Is Rivian Automotive about to drive off a cliff? Let's start the countdown and find out. Welcome back to the Investor Place Launchpad, where we take a look at trending investment ideas and try to rocket them to the moon. I'm Head of Mission Control Aaron Davis, and this week we're shifting back into the world of electric vehicles, specifically Rivian Automotive, as Monday morning saw moves made in the market for the EV company. As always, before we dive in, we'd love to continue to grow our channel here at Investor Place, so feel free to hit that like and subscribe button and smash that notification bell to stay up to date with us here at the Launchpad. With all of that out of the way, let's drive right into what's going on with Rivian. Monday morning saw a massive sell-off of shares of Rivian Automotive, with May 9th being 180 days after the company's initial public offering. As a result, multiple outlets report that the stock was down over 17%. This was mostly because of Ford's plan to sell 8 million of the 100 million shares that the company holds, roughly 12% of the EV company. Bloomberg also reports that JP Chase plans on selling a block of 13 million to 15 million shares for an unknown seller. Both blocks are priced at $26.90, a discount of 6.7% of Friday's close. Like many growth stocks, Rivian has seen share prices fall due to a variety of factors, including inflation and rising interest rates. Due to this overall market sell-off and a bear-like sentiment, Rivian saw a 14% drop in price last week, with the stock down 9% Monday morning in pre-market trading. Despite the anticipated Ford and JP Morgan backout, there does seem to be some upside to the future of Rivian. While the market may appear to have lost some faith in Rivian, last week saw the state of Georgia commit $1.5 billion to Rivian's new manufacturing plant just east of Atlanta. This is the largest industrial commitment in Georgia's history and conveys the state's belief that Rivian can prosper and create an abundance of jobs for the state. As part of the package, Rivian has agreed to materialize 7,500 jobs with an average yearly wage of $56,000. Furthermore, Rivian must make good on its investment by producing approximately 400,000 vehicles per year at the facility starting in 2024. While yesterday's sell-off may seem like an indicator that the company may not be a long-term winner, Investor Place contributor Steve Booyens remains optimistic on the company's future. Booyens cites the systemic risk and early-stage company features that have contributed to the drop in market value, while also believing the stock to be oversold. However, Booyens highlights the company's major backing by Amazon and Ford, in addition to how the company's income statement is progressing well with 3.05x annual earnings. Additionally, Booyens cites how Rivian's diluted earnings per share has surged by 1.27x during the past year, suggesting that residual value could be in the cards. Lastly, Booyens examines his concern for growth investors while still bullish on Rivian, stating, "Sure, the growth stock domain is facing all kinds of economic headwinds, but Rivian's experiencing secular growth. Hypergrowth stocks possess the ability to bypass macroeconomic headwinds, and Rivian's profile suggests that it could do just that. The stock is trading at a relative strength of only 35.73, meaning that it's touching the oversold threshold. I'm bullish on this one." While the market may continue to create turbulence for growth stocks, it also invites opportunities to invest. Rivian could potentially still turn around, making now a worthwhile time to invest. IP contributor Christian Dosen examines 7 buy-worthy names that should be on any electric vehicle stocks list, citing the global EV market gaining traction with anticipated demand to remain strong in the coming years, making the projected value of the EV market at a value of roughly $980 billion. For Dosen's full breakdown, you can head on over to investorplace.com, but Dosen recommends the following. Tesla, the leading EV stock, outpaced analyst expectations, and the recent sell-off is excessive, providing a good entry point for long-term investors. Lucid Motors, sales ramp up at the announcement of the largest ever purchase agreement over 10 years, making Lucid a stock to have on your EV stocks list. Rivian Automotive, tough market conditions weighed on the stock, creating an affordable entry point to enter this fast-growing EV specialist. NIO, the Chinese EV stock, can be a great investment for EV geographical diversification, especially due to its valuation discount. XPeng, the beaten-down Chinese EV stock, grows at a rapid pace and has elevated upside potential in the next 12 months. Ford Motor, strong demand for its EV vehicles and an ambitious EV transition goals make this established car maker a great investment in the long term. And lastly, ChargePoint, the leading EV charging specialist, is set to accelerate its development and is a great investment to diversify your EV exposure. While Dosen admits that most of the stocks in the electric vehicle space have been beaten down in the past few months as turbulence over the markets continue to soar, he believes that the industry is poised for a secular growth, which should reward long-term investors. With the majority of Dosen's picks being automotive companies, the outlier in this group is certainly ChargePoint, a leading electric vehicle charging technology solutions provider and is creating a fueling network in North America and Europe. ChargePoint stock is down 34.88% year to date to $12.94 per share and lost more than 45% of its market capitalization over the past year. Again, current turbulence has affected the company's share price, but Dosen suggests the leading EV specialist has an upgrade potential of 89.95% in the next 12 months and is a great investment to diversify one's EV exposure. While the market may not presently show that the future will most certainly be one with a successful EV market, the question remains, which will make it to the finish line? Is Rivian still a worthwhile investment? Does the present market turbulence worry you about the future of EVs? When will the market reflect the upside to the future in electric vehicles? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments section below. Well, that's all we have from the Launchpad this week. If you'd like more insights like this and Christian Dosen's full breakdown of 7 buy-worthy names that should be on any electric vehicle stocks list, head on over to investorplace.com where we release articles daily. And as always, check back with us here at the Launchpad where we will continue to look for trends like Rivian and EVs. And as always, try to shoot for the moon.